Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome back to my channel. I am Damon Johnson, aka Naomi Wynters, singer, songwriter, drag entertainer, cosmetologist, and I come to you with love, light, and healing energy, transmuting any and all negativity, blinding any and all evil eye, taking that transmuted energy and using it to fuel our prosperity, fertilize our abundance, and fortify our safe space. Or if you fuck around, the spirit team will expeditiously help you find the fuck out. All right, with that being said, today's energy card pull is the book card. It's ruled by number 26 in numerology. 2 and 6 make the number 8. 8 is you're manifesting abundance. Everything is falling into its place. Keywords for this card are learning, information, knowledge, discovery, secrets, revealing, facts. Astrology ruling this card is Pisces. Timing is unknown. Again, it's ruled by number 26 in numerology, which 2 and 6 make a number 8, and it's 8's like you're manifesting or attracting abundance. Everything's falling into place, and that is a great energy to pull for today, as today is it's the 7th. So, well, we're out of the current retrograde that we were in. So let's see if some things start aligning back for us. Was it any major? Was it major houses for some? I don't know, but cheers. We're out of retrograde. With that being said, you may have communication coming in. You may have connections coming in that were paused and waiting for after the retrograde, just to make sure there's no miscommunication, make sure there's clarity, etc. And with that being said, let's take a look at the cards and see what the cards have to say for the day. All right, if you don't know, welcome back to my channel. I am Damon Johnson, aka Naomi Wynters, singer, songwriter, drag entertainer, cosmetologist, and I come to you with love, light, and healing energy, transmuting any and all negativity, blinding any and all evil eye, taking that transmuted energy and using it to fuel our prosperity, fertilize our abundance, and fortify our safe space. Where if you fuck around, the spirit team will expeditiously help you find the fuck out. Alrighty. Now that I'm sure that we got that out of the way and we got that clear, let's dive into the cards. Remember, you can visit NaomiWynters.com. That's NaomiWynters.com. And you can purchase a personalized reading, t-shirts, wigs, makeup. There are arrows on the side of pictures that let you scroll through, but there's so much available for you to purchase that I have worked on. And if you press the 3 little red lines on the side, it'll take you to different areas of the site. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, and let's do this. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know? Somebody is going through a haunting loss. Somebody's in this 5 of Cups energy. Somebody knows they made a bad decision, made a shitty investment, chose wrong, and they're trying so hard to hide it and cover it up, but it just ain't working. It's like when I'm irritated, even though I shut the fuck up, my face shows it. So it's very much that energy. This person is like irritated as fuck because they created this loss, and they were trying to hide the fact that they made a shitty investment or a bad investment, and that the loss is their fault. But yeah, shadow delusion and the 7 of Swords. So like they're like hardcore lying, creating farces, facades, illusions, whatever they can try and do to hide that they are getting their ass kicked by this loss, by making this wrong choice. They are so grateful for the togetherness. They are so grateful for the time that you had with them, or they had with you, and they just took it for granted, seemingly. But temperance is here with the patience card coming in. Patience and balance. So it's the patience and balance coming in. The 4 of Wands here, patience and balance, and then King of Swords here is the ethics over emotions energy here. So this is definitely ethics over emotions energy. It's they had emotions over ethics, and because they had emotions over ethics, they made a shitty decision. They knew the decision was wrong, and they still made the decision. And this is what happens when you don't use discernment and don't pour into yourself and work on yourself, and you use just take information from outside sources. Someone can see how great you are on you not see it, and see what you have and not want you to have it, so they will go out of their way to give you bad advice or create manipulative situations to deter you. So keep that in mind. So this is definitely ethics over emotions here, because somebody's been holding on tight to some money, to a job, for something that belongs to you. This 4 of coins here, and they know that once you get it, it's going to put you in this whole new energy, new excitement, new beginning with the Page of Cups here. And it's annoying to them because this Page of Cups energy does give you this Queen of Cups energy, which is a peaceful abundance. So it's like you're just receiving your abundance naturally and peacefully, and they're upset because it's yours. They all see the truth you worked for, and per se, you rode your high horse into victory. And they're mad because they can't get you off your high horse. They can't trick you out of your spot, take your throne, take your crown. They want you to be some low vibrational person or version that they are. They want you to do things that you said no to, that you have no interest in doing. It's crazy. Yeah, so there's been rapid fire planning. There's been people continuing to see and look at you and see that you're a strong leader, and starting to gain respect for you, because they're like, why are we planning to do this? Why are we doing this? There could even be planning for people to come in to acknowledge you as a community leader, as a strong leader. With the Chariot, there is movement here, preserving willpower, and there could be some self-doubt here. You could even be experiencing just self-doubt for everyday things. You could not even see what's going on around you, and you could be in this energy of feeling unloved, feeling uncared for, unthought of, feeling like you have come last, feeling like once again you wanted people to come with you, but they wanted to compete with you, and they wanted to take your spot. So now it's like you're moving forward by yourself, you know, whether you want to or not. So that's created some self-doubt in you. But as you continue to go and work through this self-doubt, you will see that this is a 9 of Cups energy, that is a which is granted energy, and that you are worthy. And with the Magician here, you did create this by taking the actions to work on yourself and to heal. Quite possibly even going into hermit mode and doing some soul searching here, Virgo. But the outcome is justice. It's justice. It's fair judgment here. It's fair judgment in the situation. It's fair judgment all the way around. Let's take a look at shuffling the cards and see more of what happens with the Shattered Illusion here. 3 of Wands. People continue to see notable growth in this situation. They made a bad investment and they were trying to hide it, but they continue to see notable growth because you said, oh, okay, that's what you chose to go with. That's what you chose to invest in. Cool. So enjoy yourself. Enjoy what's going on here. Notable growth. They're still holding on tight to this job and to this money. Temperance. They see an energy of patience and balance. They see you growing. Knight of Coins here. Patience to succeed. Yeah. So they see that because you put in the work on yourself, or you went into this notable growth mode, you worked on yourself. When they turn their backs on you, you're now in this temperance energy, patience and balance. They see that you have the patience to succeed. So they were trying. It's like they saw you going for something that you had already been doing, and then they're like, well, if you want it that bad, then we're going to see what you're going to give up for. Meanwhile, not realizing that you already reached this level of status, and at this point have done nothing but I've done nothing but get more pissed off with people doing stupid shit. I don't need you. Why are you in my business? I'm very much at a beyond. I just need to fuck someone hard, but like relinquish a bunch of pent-up violence. Like, don't touch me, you're gonna get your face bashed in. um, type energy. And it also is like reminding me of that energy of the uh, recent event that happened in New York where the interviewer was talking crazy to the lady on the street and who was a New Yorker, and the lady on the street just bashed her fucking face in because, well, quite frankly, the interviewer deserved it. So, unfortunately, the other lady's like in jail or whatever, but she wasn't wrong. I mean, she could have used her words, but like she wasn't wrong. So there's that. So it's very much that energy you could be in, you could be feeling. Don't get me wrong, it's there. People continue to feel like when you're healing, or you're working on yourself or whatever, that like you won't get fucked up. And it's so very crazy because a lot of people like to test that theory, like to throw rocks and run and hide, and it's like a test within a test because they're testing you to see if that you're gonna go and fuck them up, but at the same time the universe is like, are you gonna go fuck them up? So it's like, which test do I like succumb to? And most times you, you do get tired of explaining shit to people, and you do just have to fuck them up. That's the only, well, some I don't understand it, but um growing up, or you could have heard people say like, especially in the black families, growing up, we've heard these, they just don't learn or won't listen unless you beat it into them. And a lot of people, just because they're older, are not smart. They're stupid as fuck. I'm gonna say that age don't mean shit. You're just stupid as fuck. You're immature as fuck, and that doesn't mean anything. You've been alive, how, I don't know, but you've been alive and you've been doing some really dumb fucking shit. So that doesn't mean that your advice is solid and or sane or good just because you've been alive a long time. Who the fuck cares? You haven't been living right, and it shows. So it's like one of those things. Somebody went to somebody because they were older to get advice or felt like they had mature advice, and it was immature as fuck. You can go to somebody half that person's age that's been through more in life, and you could get responsible information, guidance. It's crazy because people feel like you're 71, so you're mature. No, um, ladies listening, gay men, if you've ever told a man, especially an older man, no, do you know how many hoes, whores, sluts? If you're not a bottom, yeah, get called the bottom, a party bottom, passed around. They call you all kinds of names and slurs because they can't have their way. They don't get their way. Like this, it's this kind of energy. You chose to have patience to work on yourself to grow and succeed. You chose this. You chose to have boundaries to seek clarity and to allow yourself room to grow. So it's like when you say no to things that don't align or things that you genuinely don't want to do or not interested in, not attracted to, not whatever, don't want to be finessed by, finagled by, then you just say fuck you and fuck off. And quite frankly, they get mad because no. Oh, let me convince you. It's you slept with so and so. You went on and kissed them, and now it's my turn. Yeah, no, fuck off. So because you're in this energy where you're just using patience to succeed, patience to get balance and to grow, people see and realize that this 10 of coins, this abundance, this lasting security that you have, that you created, that you pour into, that you grew, that you got from investing in yourself, comes from this. Comes from this. They see that you get this lasting abundance here, this security, and a lover comes in. It could have been somebody that was there riding with you through thick and thin already, or it could have been someone that just is new. More than likely, it ain't gonna be somebody that sat back and watched you struggle. Not on my end, anyways. Like you're not gonna tell me you're out partying and doing everything, and I'm over here busting my ass trying to build my business, is struggling, and you think you're gonna come apologize with some weak ass apology after being fucked by the whole community or whatever, and then think you're going to come lay with me and be like, ah, security. No, sir. I will continue to climb by myself if that's what that means. You know, in the same instance, a lot of you should have that same journey. Like, no, sir, like, you're not doing that. You should have that same gusto. Like, if you want to come in later in life because you got your shit together and you can present what I've presented or I'm presenting, then you might have a chance, but like you're not gonna sit back and watch me struggle and party and go through life and all this shit on my own. Yeah, I didn't answer or beg and ask for anything because if you see what I'm going through and you choose not to help, that tells me all I need to know. Why do I have to ask you to help me if you're seeing the pain? Which is crazy that people think that way, but it's very much that energy, and it's like this lover's option is coming in for you. And it's like, it's giving me the energy of someone that's new, someone that you get adjusted and settled into being you and who you are and on this level, and this new energy is coming in. Or it could be a person who's worked on themselves and went in the healing and leveled themselves up. But this is definitely genuine, this is definitely authentic, and it's definitely someone that's coming in that's not lying about who they are and not afraid to stand up for what they want, not afraid to pour into what they want. Um, Everyone else is a runner. There are lots of people that are runners. They get close and they run, and it is what it is. So remember, you always naturally attract what's for you. You won't have to chase. You won't have to beg. You won't have to plead. So every time it happens, it is what it is, and you continue to grow. So you have this lasting abundance and security from the work that you put in, having the patience to succeed, to find balance, and to grow. And you attract in a euphoric lover. You could be reliving a little bit of past trauma and have trust issues from the people in your past. But because you went through this process, you are in an energy of emotional readiness and or the Ace of Cups. All right, we're going to get one more card out with that being said, and we've ranted and rambled a little bit today, and actually not ranted and rambled, but story time. It's always nice to story time and get downloads. You're seen as this King of Wands energy, that's our closing energy, dependable and goal-oriented. Because you went into this hermit mode and you did this soul searching, you're able to get in touch with yourself, and you're allowed yourself room to grow. So you're King of Wands, dependably goal-oriented, and people are now seeing that. A lot of people are low vibrational and bothered because you continue to remain ambitious no matter how much they try to interfere in your life and try to create issues. It just doesn't matter. You continue to work on yourself, and the blessings that are coming in for you, the manifestations, the gifts from the universe, the fruits of your labor are all showing you this is fair judgment. This is justice. You did the fucking work. So applaud yourself. Continue to show up for yourself. Continue to pour into yourself and continue to allow yourself room for growth. And with that being said, if this message resonated with you, please like the video, leave a comment. If it did not, it is a-okay. Don't be a troll. Keep scrolling. Otherwise, if you'd like to receive this collective reads daily, hit the subscribe button and click the bell. And you'll be notified every time I go live or post new content right away. Remember, you can visit NaomiWynters.com to book your one-on-one reading or personal reading. That is linked on this. Yeah, it's linked on the YouTube site. So go to my profile page, or it's linked on all my social medias, and it's Naomi Wynters, NaomiWynters.com. Alrighty, I look forward to hearing from you all. I look forward to seeing you more. And again, continue to go outside and ground yourself. Excuse me. Ground yourself, put your toes in the grass, in the sand, and moving water, not still water, moving water. Hug a tree with its permission, take in the sunshine, take your paper lined or printer paper outside, take a pencil and a pen out with you, sketch, draw, doodle, whatever you need to do. Write short stories, poems, jot down your thoughts, your ideas, but cleanse your mind, release things that are clouding you, making you, clouding you up, making you feel overwhelmed or anxious, and continue to work towards organizing your thoughts and your goals. All right. Love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, smile, be kind, and feel your beat. Boo. Have the day you deserve. Psh, psh, psh. Continue to drink your water, mind your business. Take your spiritual baths and clean yourselves. I love it. Cleanse yourselves. I love you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.